This video was filmed over several days and hours. So while my clothes are in the wash, I'm just going to strip my bed so that my bedding can be washed and changed as well. Then I'm going to pick up all the clothes off my floor and fold and organize them, as well as put anything on hangers that needs to hang back into my closet as well as back into my drawers. I'm also trying to keep my hanging clothes fairly color coordinated in my closet just to help find what I'm looking for easier and to make out outfits for the day. So I recently took off the closet doors on my closet and put up these curtains instead. So here you're gonna see me trying to move these very heavy closet doors. One of them almost fell on me and then also hit the ceiling fan while I was trying to move it. So that was fun, but yeah, my plan was basically to put one of them in storage and then use the other one as kind of like my long, tall mirror to be able to see outfits and stuff. So my original idea was to put this mirror behind my nightstand beside my bed, hoping that would look good. See me trying it out here. I ended up not liking it, so I just put the mirror down. Then I had the idea to put this tall lamp behind the nightstand to see how that worked out. It was a good idea in theory, but I just didn't end up liking it. So now I'm just clearing the area that's around my desk. My plan is to move my desk over and move the bookshelf from where it is to the other side of the desk and see how that looks. And now I'm just going to quickly vacuum the space once everything's off the floor. If you haven't noticed, I like to do the vacuuming by area in the room, so I'll do one area at a time, get everything off the floor, and then I will do the vacuuming rather than vacuuming the entire room at once. Now that the area is vacuumed, I am going to move my desk. So after that happened, I discovered that the candle actually broke, sadly. It was just going to be used for decor purposes anyway, so I put it back in its candle holder and then went on with moving my desk. So this is the one and only time I'm glad that my room is filled with carpet, because as you can see, my entire shelf ended up falling down, and if I didn't have carpet, everything would have just broken into a million pieces. Let's see that again. Anyways, after that moment that I'm sure gave us all a good laugh, here I am trying to move a very heavy bookcase. I don't know what I was thinking, trying to move this bookcase without removing any of the books or baskets on it first. Just thought I'd give it a try to make my life a little bit easier, but we can have another good laugh because I was unsuccessful and had to, of course, take off most of the items before moving it. So I wanted to see what my bookshelf would look like closer to the bottom of my window and then move the other wicker shelf beside it, but I didn't end up liking it, so I ended up just putting the bookshelf back where it was and then moving the wicker shelf beside my desk on the other side. So basically now what I'm doing is just clearing off and tidying and decluttering my desk. Yes, I know there is a pegboard on the wall that was not there before. Basically what happened was I used these cheap mounting strips to put up the pegboard on the wall, and later on it ended up falling down. So I ended up going out and getting some command strips to use instead, which ended up working out really well. I ended up deciding that I wanted to move my bookcase to the other side of the desk, simply so that my pegboard could be above it. Hi guys, so future Erica talking here. I just wanted to explain why in some of the video there's a pegboard on the wall and in some there's not. So basically, before I ended up moving any of the furniture around, I put the pegboard where I thought I wanted to go, and then shortly after that it ended up falling down. So when I explained that I put it back up with command strips, that's exactly what I did, but I actually did that after I moved the furniture. So my apologies for having one moment the pegboard is up and then the next clip it's not. It's just that some of the clips I did in different orders, but I'm trying to make them as organized as possible. So that's why one clip you see a pegboard and the next you don't. I hope that made sense. So part of the reason that I put my bookshelf there is also so that I could put my laptop on top of it for extra space. And then once my laptop was in place, I spent some time just giving my desk a good clean, hooking up my monitor, plugging it in and everything, and then setting it up. I then took off all the decor from my shelves and then gave them a quick clean. I ended up finding these curtain string lights that you see that I'm hanging up here. I actually had forgotten that I had them. I think they were meant for my old house, but I found them and this corner was looking a little bit bare, so I thought they would look nice, and I ended up loving how they turned out. So now what I'm doing is I'm just moving these sticky notes over to the other side so that I can make space for other pictures that I want to hang up. These sticky notes are just motivational quotes that I thought of that I wrote down. When I look at them every day, it's just little reminders that I like to see in the morning or when I come to my desk. Now I'm basically just making a mark of where I want the two pictures to hang, and then I continue to put 2 nails in the wall and then hang them both up side by side. So this is what they look like when they're done. Just basically another couple of reminders that make me feel good every day. And then there are those sticky notes that I was talking about. So now, in order to put up this grid on my wall, I use some more command strips. These are the kind that are basically like Velcro, so you need
two to stick together, one sticks to the wall and one sticks to the item you are hanging up. So for this process, I ended up using 4. I did 2 on one side and 2 on the other. This process is actually very easy. You just take the 2, stick them together, and then you peel off the backing to stick to the item, and then the other side to stick to the wall. So all I'm doing now is peeling off the back, then I'm going to put it on the wall where I want, use a level to make sure it's straight, and then apply pressure to make sure that it's stable. Now that it's stable on the wall, I can now put up any pictures or decorations that I want. I'm basically just putting a birthday card that I got for my birthday because it has minions on it, and then I'm putting up Polaroid pictures that I took with my Polaroid camera that I recently got. Next time on Erica's Bedroom Switcheroo.